Now that you have said you won't write evergreen again, you won't write summary again, and you won't write cookbook again, it's now travel guide you want to write. Okay, I'm here to give you tips about travel guides. Welcome back, guys. If this is your first time on this channel, then I do content about KDP and about publishing generally. So do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss my videos. And if you're already a subscriber, then welcome back. Today, let's talk about what you want to write about. Travel guide, right? Now, here are 6 things you should consider in your travel guide, or let me say, you should consider while writing your travel guide. Number 1 is for you to choose a destination that you are passionate about, and this will help you write with authority and enthusiasm. Now, you can write about any country of your choice, you can write about any country you feel like, but here are 2 things you should consider. 1, do your research and know the travel guide that is selling. Don't just write a travel guide about any country. And specifically, if you can write about a country that you like or a country you have been there yourself, then that will help you write better and stand as an authority. And if you're writing about a country you have not been there, or a country that you don't have any personal interest about, then that means you have to do a lot of research. So take your research about serious, research about places in this country, research about things, their culture, their food, and make sure it's concrete enough so you provide, make sure you do enough research rather, so you provide enough information about that country to your readers, because people buying these travel guides want to go to that country. Some of them want to go to that country, and some want to know more about that country. So make sure you provide the right information. Don't attract bad reviews by just writing anything you feel like just because you want to make the money. So make sure you choose a destination that you know where about, or a destination that you are passionate about. Number 2 is for you to target your travel guide to a specific audience. Now, you can target families, you can target couples, you can target solo travelers, you can target budget travelers, you can target luxury travelers. Now, these are different categories of people, and these are different, and because they're different category of people, it will require you writing differently. If you're targeting couples, then you should recommend places that should be more convenient for couples to visit, not kind of clubs and stuff like that. If you're traveling single people, then solo travelers rather, then you should recommend places that would befit a solo traveler, not a couple kind of place. Then if you're targeting luxury travelers, then you would like to recommend luxury apartments, luxury restaurant, luxury hangout points, and anything luxury. Now, you have to consider that when you're doing your travel guide. That's the number 2 thing you should consider. Target a specific audience. Don't just write a general travel guide. If you go on Amazon, you see some of these things. You see travel guides for couple, travel guide for, now I bet you have seen something like that on Amazon. So make sure you do that. You mustn't include it in your title, or your description can talk more about your travel guide, and make sure you have a particular audience you are targeting. Don't just write a broad travel guide. Now, it's not bad to write a broad one, but if you have a specific audience you are targeting, that will make people know that, okay, this is what is for me, and go for it. Number 3 is for you to organize your information in a logical way. Start with an overview of the destination, then break it down into different sections, such as things to see, things to do, places to visit, places to eat. Now, let's say you're writing a travel guide about France, for instance. Now, start with an overview of France, or you can start with an overview of Paris, which is the capital. Then you talk about Paris, how everything works in Paris, how people talk there, the relationship patterns, their culture, the food they eat, and stuff like that. Then you now break it down to different sections. You talk about things they should look out for, places they should stay, places to eat, and like that. So first of all, give a general overview of the place, then break it down into segments. Now, the fourth thing, or is it third? The third thing rather is to be specific and detailed. Don't just list places and restaurants to visit and hotels to visit and libraries to visit and stuff like that. Give them more detail about it. Tell them when they're open, tell them when they close, tell them the prices, how much it will cost them, and then give them the contact information of these places. Contact them like this: they're open this time, close this time, these are their charges, these are their rates, because these people want to go there. These people want to go there. So it's good you give them enough details and tell them everything they want to know, or everything they have to know about that area you are recommending, or that apartment or place you are recommending to them. Now, the fourth thing you should do is to use personal stories and experience. This will help your travel guides come out to life and engage more readers. Now, this has to do about your point of view. Now, don't talk like someone who just heard about Paris, someone who just is dreaming to visit Paris itself. Talk like someone who has been there. So this will include you using pronouns like I, my. You understand what I'm talking about? Talk with authority. Speak as an authority, someone who has been there or someone who has a lot of experience about that country, about the culture, about the food, about everything. You can even include your personal stories of, let's say, how you went to a restaurant, how you visited this place, your experience there, and stuff like that. These are little things that grab the attention of the readers and make them read more of your books. Now, the fifth, or rather the sixth thing, is to use a vivid language and imagery to paint a picture of your destination. Don't just write something like, this place is nice. No, be in detail. Tell them how the place looks like. Use imagery. You know what imagery is, right? Use imagery. Let them assume, let them see themselves in that place, even the way you write. With the way they are reading it, let them see themselves in that place. So use imagery and use a vivid language. This is a travel guide. This is you guiding them on their route about how to on their route to that place and places to navigate and how to go about things. So make sure you go in detail. Tell them the painting of that. Tell them how that place is painted. Tell them the color. Tell them how it looks. Tell them how the chairs, what the chairs are made of, and stuff like that. Let them see themselves in that place, even as they are reading. So those are the 6 things you consider when you're writing your travel guide. But before that, here are some additional things I feel that should be helpful, and of course, you should check them out and see if it's nice. Now, number one is to use humor and personality. A travel guide should not just be a list of facts and figures. It should be an enjoyable read. It should be something your readers enjoy reading, and it should at least have a sense of humor. Let it be humorous. Don't be too serious, and a personal experience. Here are some ways you can use humor and personality in your travel guide. You can just say something like, you can start with a joke, or yeah, you can start with a joke. If it's if it's a country like France, or a city like Paris, for instance, where everyone is busy, you can start something like, okay, you can start something like, Paris is a city where everybody's in hurry. Now that's just a way of telling them that, okay, it's a very busy city and it's a very busy and lively place. So just anything that will make them not, anything that will make it look not too serious, just you being humorous and being humorous, right? Now you can also use you can also make fun of yourself. Yeah, you can make fun of yourself. You can say, okay, you can talk about how you went to a particular city, how you got lost, how you had to make some calls, how you found yourself your way back to where you lodged, and just anything that will make them relate to you in form of storytelling. Make it in form of storytelling, make it humorous, and let them just have the fun of it. That's what travel guide is for. Now you can also use something like you can also use what I call observationally. You can be observationally humorous. Yeah. That's you telling them about the strange things you saw people do in public. Let's say you have never seen people hug in public or kiss in public before. You tell them, okay, in this city, people kiss in public freely. People just anything, any strange thing you notice, put it down in your travel guide. Let them know about it. Let them know about it. Travel guide is just like you telling them your experience and what to look out for. So put it there. Put it there. Now, make fun of yourself. I've said that before. Now, one thing also you should do is to be honest and upfront. Now, don't just tell them about the good things in the city. Don't just tell them about the bad things. Tell them both. Don't just tell them, okay, this is a very beautiful place, and tell them all the good things. Now, don't sugarcoat anything. Don't sugarcoat anything. Tell them how it is. Tell them the truth. Tell them the good side. Tell them the bad side. Tell them the ugly side. Now, finally, you would like to keep your travel guide up to date. Now, things change, right? Things change rapidly and fast. So if you wrote a travel guide in 2021, then you would like to make some adjustment to it in 2023. And if you wrote a travel guide in 2023, then you want to make some adjustment in 2024. Let's say the location changed, the contact information changed, the address changed. You like to keep your readers up to date on the recent happenings. So guys, that's it about travel guides. If you enjoyed this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on notification, and stay tuned for my next video. If you have anything you don't understand, then leave it in the comment section and I will attend to it. If you have any video you want me to, anything you want me to talk more about, whether a question or any video you want me to make, then drop it in the comment section of this video and I'll attend to you as fast as possible. Good luck even as you write your travel guide. Cheers.